Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna cover a quick makeup get ready with me. This only took me about 30 to 45 minutes. I have already done my morning skincare routine, so I'm just gonna start with the Glow recipe, Watermelon Glow dewdrops, because I like to be dewy. I have very dry skin and I do prefer dewy makeup. Okay, so I then go in with my Milk Makeup Grwm Hydrating Makeup Primer. You can use one pump if you don't have a lot of bumps on your face, but I do because of the stress. So I used to. It works like magic. The secret to this is wear powder and a lot of setting spray, and everything will be seamless, gorgeous, and it does wear for a long while. I'm not a person who reapplies makeup as it is, but I just notice better results at the end of the day when I'm washing my face off, that I still see makeup there. Moving on to my foundation, I'm going to use this light foundation. This is the Nars Reflecting Advanced Skincare Foundation. It's the newest foundation that they have, and the color is M3.5. During my summer days, I'm in Barcelona, so I don't like this new pump. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm trying not to touch my face with it, but the pump is not it for me. It gets stuck a lot, and then sometimes I either pour it to the back of my hand or on my brush. But yes, it's difficult to do this. So going in with this Morphe brush, I'm just gonna staple everything around. I'm not gonna just like buffer it from side to side. I'm gonna pat, just like using a beauty blender. This is just a preference between the beauty blender and this brush. I just use different days, but I only have two beauty blenders, and I use those to set my concealer, and that's why I use the brush. But if you really prefer a blender, that's perfectly fine as well. And again, just go all the way around. It matches my arms, but it doesn't match my chest that much. But I wasn't going anywhere, so it's all good. I usually don't wear low cut shirts like this outside of my house anyhow. So just looking up close, making sure everything is distributed evenly, there's no patches. Because I have done this where I don't check up close and it's like a whole side of my cheek is missing. So, and that's not cute. Okay, moving on to the next step. Will be doing my eyeliner. I did my eyeliner off camera, but I'm using the mascara for Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez in Perfect Strokes. And I did my eyeliner at off camera as well. It's Rare Beauty Perfect Strokes, the matte liquid liner. I really like this liner because it's super pigmented, but just the weight of it, it's super heavy because it's one of those refillable. But the tip is really thin and long. It makes the applying eyeliner quicker than the ones that have like a shorter one, like the micro tips. But the only thing is that at the slightest difference of pressure, you'll get a thin one or a thick one. So you have to play around with it, get used to it. The liner does crack in my inner corner at the end of the day, and so that might be a problem for you. Moving on to the next thing, I've got mascara on my face, so that's just me wiping it off with the Q-tip. Put eyeliner, and this is me struggling. I was just laughing editing this portion of it, but it's the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer in the color Brunette. I've been using this for a long time, and my eyebrows are tattooed. So this is just me giving it a little bit of shape because the foundation does messes up with the outline just a tiny bit. So this is just me doing the least with the most lightest hand. So tell me, what is your favorite eyebrow pencil? Do you like the pomade? Are you still using that? I used to use that a lot when it first came out, like in 2020, 2019. But I haven't gotten my tattoo redone for my eyebrows because I want to do like the feather look. But moving forward, I'm doing the next side, making sure, just filling in the gaps, because otherwise it looks really great to me in person. Okay, and I just go back and forth and use the spoolie side to make it, give it that feather look. You can't see very well here, but moving on to the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer, and the shade that I use is Macadamia. Is M1.5. This is if I want to brighten up the area, like my under eye, and I do my lips here. But I also use ginger when I don't want to brighten up. I just want it to blend in. Those are the days that I sometimes don't put on foundation, but my bags are like super deep. Or like I use a tinted moisturizer, like a CC cream, BB cream, and I just want the lightest touch of concealer. So this technique I learned about 2 or 3 years ago when I started using the lip kits from KYLIE Cosmetics. I am really bad at trying my lip liner. So this helps me cover everything, like my shadows. Now that my lips are underturning slowly but surely, it gives me like a shadow of like sagginess, so that helps me upturn that as well. I'm not sure if you ever noticed that on your lips, but that's how I combat that. So this is the Wet n Wild Double Tap Sponge. I got these both for like $7 at Ulta. This is the wet version of it, and like I said, I use this one for tapping. I don't know if you notice how clean it is. Like it leaves no product on the sponge at all. So I really love it compared to my beauty blender, which is $20 each. I'm not sure, that's the last time I had purchased it, how much it was. So 2 for $7, it's a steal. And it also has that beauty blender, but it also has like a flat side, which is really helpful for like putting powder. So you can see a difference in brightness under the eye and around the lips. This is before we even do powder or anything else. So don't worry about the background noise that I have. It's just Camila trying to bug me. She's always around me, and she can't hear me talk to nobody because she's always checking on me, making sure I'm safe and okay. Okay, so moving on. This is another Morphe brush. Again, struggling to focus. But this is, I believe, E34. I'm not sure if they have these in rotation. I used to be subscribed to them back like in 2018 or 19. And I would get like BoxyCharm, but just makeup brushes for like $20 or $10. It was a really long time ago, and I had the subscription for like 14 months. I remember I was bummed because I love my subscription, but I had to cancel it because I was getting serious about buying my house. And although $20 wasn't much, then it would add up quickly. So I'm using the dry sponge, and this is the L'OREAL Mercier translucent powder and honey. And I hear that a really good one is the Maybelline as well. So I'm used to this one, and I got this one for my birthday, the new color, because the one that I had on there, like the one I had previously I had for like 3 years, so I had to toss it out, and I didn't want to buy the big one again. And you have to be very careful because this does go everywhere, unfortunately. So either you can put a towel or just set your makeup first and then get dressed or put a shirt over. This is me leaning over my sink. And I just pack it super lightly. I just want to make sure that the powder stays. I don't want to really touch the product or disturb it because I do notice that it lifts super easily. And I'm just going to let it sit until I finish my makeup. I'm just going to finish with the setting powder. And this is the MAC. I think the color is medium. I just picked a random color that they had available. And I'm just setting my nose because it gets really itchy. My forehead, the temples, jawline. Moving on, this is the blush that I'm gonna use. I'm like very basic. I hardly ever change blushes. So this is the Nars Orgasm blush. It's a mini size. And the brush that I use is the same one. I'm sorry, the same brand, Morphe. In E4. It's kind of like a slanted. Okay, when I apply a blush, I try to make sure that it's not past my pupil. So I used to learn, when I was learning this technique, it took me a while, but now I don't have to really look. But if you notice, I don't pass the pupil, so that way everything that I did for the concealer stays bright and it doesn't get disturbed or opaque by the blush. And the new technique now with TikTok trends is to go up to the temples to the lifted look. Okay, so now I'm doing my lips. I love KYLIE Cosmetics matte lip kits. The only thing that I would suggest is that if you wear makeup like once a week, like lipstick, to only buy one color at a time because they do dry out. When they first came out, I bought like 5 and I couldn't even use them all because they started drying out and cracking. Likewise with the pencil, so I just buy one color at a time. And this is the color Autumn, which is 505, color code 505 Autumn. But for me, I love buying shades that are like orangey, because it fits my undertone better, or something that is like mauve instead of a bright pink is also a good fit for me. Okay, so also when I put on my liner, I don't drag it up all the way to the corners of my mouth because, like I said, my lips are already downturning because of my age. So if I was to follow the natural contours of my lips at the corner, it will do that drag look, and it's gonna defeat the purpose of using concealer. So if you are also struggling with that, just follow your lip, fill it in, but don't do the corners of your mouth. And same thing with the liquid lipstick. Since the colors do match, I don't really try to focus on adding too much lipstick. I do suggest that if you wear a mask or if you're gonna eat after applying your makeup, that this is the first thing that you apply before your makeup or your foundation, because it does take a while to set in. otherwise it's gonna be all over your plates or your cups. Okay, so I'm just slightly lightly dusting. I'm not even touching my face because again it will lift the concealer that we set down. So I just want to slightly set the powder in, but I'm not dragging it. I'm just patting. Same thing with my nose. My nose was really itchy, so I just kept messing with it. And it's my Holy Grail as well. It's the Urban Decay All Nighter. It lasts for me for like 12-hour clinicals with the mask, talking with patients. So yeah, let me know of any recommendations for setting sprays that you do use, and see how you like them. And this is just me messing with my hair. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I had already blow drying it, but it's still looking crazy. So thank you for watching, guys. This is just me attempting to do my hair. I had bleached it and they had burnt it, so I'm trying to outgrow the bleach. And so yeah, I just give up on it half of the time. So thank you. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a great day.